Can you hear my voice? This time this is my fight song. Take back my
Welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 204. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two Woke Boys. Welcome to the show, dude. Kicking it off with a censored, but we are uncensored.
Yeah.
We
got caution tape over the mouth.
Yeah. As a symbol of like what we're saying is just so crazy.
Yeah.
We're wearing leather jackets too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, that's how
we tell it like it is.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. That's
like, you can't say anything anymore, man.
Yeah.
You can't say anything anymore.
Comedy's gotten too soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Comedians are the last true...
the bastion of free speech. Yeah, that's what we are.
The real philosophers, man.
Yeah.
The comedy club, that's where you find the truth, man.
I do love the comics that are like, comedy is the last bastion of free speech, man. We really we're like modern day philosophers. And they're like, so I was like eating pussy the other day. And you're like, that really?
Yeah. So I was watching porn and jacking off.
Yeah, it's like
right. Wow, man. The real truth tellers. Yeah.
Yeah. My dong is huge. It's like, all right, buddy. Philosopher, dude.
We are those guys.
Yeah, we are those guys. Yeah. We are huge dong philosophers.
Yeah. We are the last this podcast is the last bastion of free speech.
Yeah. Well, like other podcasts and every other show should not have free speech, and
they should be shut down. Yeah,
because we basically every other show should be shut down, and then we will be the last bastion of free speech. Like we will have free speech, they will not.
Yes,
that's important.
We are big believers of free speech. If you're saying exactly what's approved by the government,
not even that. If you are us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see that?
Okay, so even if you are saying government-approved stuff.
Oh, your other show that competes with our show is going to say what we're saying? You're kind of diluting the message, bro.
Is your podcast the voice of women? Is your podcast the voice of people of color?
How big is the TV in your podcast studio?
Do you have a TV that's the pictures of you are life-size on there?
Yeah.
If you don't, then I don't want to hear what you have to fucking say. Shut your poor mouth, all right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's what this podcast is all about.
Yeah.
We'll actually put caution tape on your mouth because you can't speak.
Mm-hmm. We will also chain you to a radiator and we'll let you go if you agree to never do your podcast again.
Yeah.
Or tell anyone about what we did.
Yeah.
And
if you have like a big enough following, would you like to be a guest on our podcast and definitely not talk about this whole thing that we just did?
Yes.
Like, you can be a guest on our podcast. Like, you're going to be a guest on our podcast, like, because you're being held against your will.
Yeah. And there is a guy, the guy behind each camera does have a gun trained right at your forehead.
Yeah. Yeah. Our cameramen are like ISIS guys. They're from ISIS.
Yeah.
That's where we like, I went on LinkedIn and I was like, looking for cameramen, and I was like, do you and then I saw a guy that listed ISIS as like one of his references. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I called ISIS, and it sounded like pretty good.
Yeah, people are going to watch, and they're going to be like, why do your guests have red dots on their forehead? And we'll be like, they're Indian women.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like, well, it seemed like just
it's like a
white
laser
guy.
Though.
Yeah,
like,
the dot is moving around quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just they're trying to. Maybe they need to not move so much. They have ADHD. That's what it is.
Yeah. Is the dot, the Indian dot, is that for married women?
I think it means you're rich or something.
What is the
producer
Alex?
What does the red dot on your head mean other than you're an Indian person? Because I know it does mean that, but it's also like I saw the rest of you. Like, why do you need that on there also?
Right.
Like maybe it confirms like a certain kind of Indian person.
So it says from the AI overview. Oh yeah, I could just put it up on the thing.
Put it up on this huge ass TV.
The decorative mark or bindi worn on the forehead between the eyebrows by Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist women.
Sometimes men. Didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Is that like like dudes wearing dresses? Are there like guys over there like now men are wearing bindis? Fuck that.
Yeah, maybe.
Like they have conservative guys over there. They're like, get that bindi off your head, bro.
Yeah.
Bindis. Okay, bindis also indicate that someone is married.
Okay.
You know what it is? You know what I think it is? Okay, women have bindis that are like, okay, I'm married, right? And now the feminist movement over there is like, you're not gonna tell everybody that you're married, bro. Like the girl, you know what I mean? Like the girl's like, you're just gonna not have a thing on your head that's tells.
So it's kind of like a wedding ring.
Yeah, it's a wedding ring,
but on your face.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, if we get married, obviously our wife will have a wedding ring. She will have a bindi.
Permanent laser on her.
There
forehead.
will be a laser, and we will be holding the gun. But there will be a red dot on her forehead for sure. But you
multiple red dots,
right? But
like you remember the Predator, that little triangle of red dots. That's what it will be on her head.
But she will also be wearing a full burqa also. So sometimes the red dot might be shining outside of the black cloth around her head.
I think with the red dot thing, that will be the only part exposed through her hijab.
Yeah, like not even the eyes.
No.
Yeah.
What she need to see?
Yeah.
She's taken.
It's like, oh, you're really just gonna show off your eyes? That's you're just gonna parade your eyes all over town? You whore.
Slut.
Yeah.
Gross.
You're just gonna give another man. You're gonna make eye contact with other men.
Oh, you better not.
You better.
If I see you make eye contact with any other person, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We think. Yeah.
Because you've seen that thing where it's like, oh, you guys fucked with your eyes.
Yeah.
If you give like
you can have an emotional affair,
like a certain look.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
exactly that's not okay. Yeah, we think those outfits of like is it a burqa or I think it's burqa. That's like the full thing that covers your face too.
What's the difference? That's the burqa.
And I think the hijab is just the headdress. But I think the burqa. We think the burqas with just the slits for your eyes. We think that's not conservative enough. That's slutty.
Yeah.
That's like super liberal. Yeah. Oh, your eyes are going to show in public? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You are going to have the full burqa, no eye holes.
You know what I think, actually?
But only the hole for the red dot of our sniper to be on your forehead. You know
what I think would be pretty hot for a woman to wear that I'm married to? Mummification.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like why not just completely wrap her up?
A full mummy. Yeah.
That's pretty hot.
How would she breathe? Are those breathable? Is there any ventilation in there?
Probably figure it out.
Yeah,
like a straw or something like that.
You could put an oxygen tank like in the mummy wrap.
So she will be in a pyramid also.
Yes,
I will keep her in a pyramid style tomb. You know,
will she be allowed to leave?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like when you build someone a pyramid, they're supposed to stay in there forever,
and appreciate them.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Well, that's after you bury them there after they die. I don't think they live their whole life there. Like
it's pretty big.
Yeah. There's a lot to do in there.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
There's also a curse if another man opens it.
Yeah.
All right.
You better believe I'm putting a curse on my pyramid.
Yeah.
If some other man comes in there and tries to excavate my bitch, get the fuck out of here. Bro. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's my buried treasure.
Right.
You know? The curse is on you, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
We love that. So I know how we
I don't know where we're at in this pod.
Yeah.
This is really crazy.
I do know that it's hot. You know, it's a big heat wave across the country, aka global warming. Do something about the environment, listeners.
How dare you?
This is your fucking fault. This is your carbon footprint at work.
Yeah.
It's your fault that it's hot outside in June.
Stop driving your hot car.
Yeah.
Your gas car.
Yeah. Are you going to stop driving your minivan?
No. In fact, I got a new car that you have to shovel coal into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool car.
What's the miles per gallon on that thing?
Negative gallons. Like you just have to. Like I'm constantly shoveling coal into my car.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that like?
Isn't that a train?
Yeah. It's a train.
You just drive a train.
Yeah. Well, my dad worked for the railroad, so you know, I did. Yeah. I just drive a train on the street.
You
that
don't
I'm
need
shoveling
tracks.
coal into. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracks. I got regular wheels on my train. Yeah, I got it kitted. You know.
Nice.
Kitted with
modded out
tires.
Yeah.
You'd probably have to have like 25 tires on there for the
to keep
weight.
that thing rolling.
The weight of the train.
It's like the Back to the Future train.
Yeah, that's what I drive. Actually,
it actually flies too.
I drive the Back to the Future train.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's summer, it's hot, it's your fault because of climate change. Do something about the environment. We're going to keep driving though, but you should do something.
Have you seen the those like what's that? There's like an organization that they go to every major event.
The protesters?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah. Those are definitely real and not funded by some corporate entity.
I think didn't they just vandalize
Stonehenge.
They vandalized Stonehenge.
You know, we love this is, you know, we are activists and this is an activism podcast and we've talked about this. It's like the best way to get people on your side is to go to like the 7 wonders of the world / any museum with historical monumental works of art, precious paintings that are just one of one.
Yeah.
And just going around to every historical artifact and just destroying it in the name of the environment with oil-based, you know, gas-based paint, petroleum-based paint.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about, you know, the consistency of that message.
Yeah, you got to throw that on there. And then also, you got to vandalize something like Stonehenge, which is just like rocks. Yeah, that are outside. Which like, why is that the thing to attack as an environmentalist?
Well, we're talking about it, right?
That is true. We are talking about it.
So it worked.
They should have knocked it over like a dominoes.
Right.
That would have been the cool.
They should have flicked one and then just.
I wonder if anybody's ever tried knocking down Stonehenge.
That would be crazy.
I don't think. I mean, those stones
huge.
are
They're
like
not,
they
not
weigh
like
tons,
yeah,
right?
They're not like a Jenga tower.
Yeah. Yeah, Stonehenge. I didn't see.
They're like massive stones.
Let's see.
Stonehenge vandalism.
Everything is not.
Oh wow,
accountable.
Stephen Colbert spoke out against it. So does that make us?
We're more progressive than Stephen Colbert?
I guess so. Yeah, they spray painted the thing. I don't know how they are gonna. What do they just wash it off? I guess, but good. Vandalize all monuments and works of art.
Yeah.
They should get you know what they should get next? Mount Rushmore. That racist mountain.
You know what they should do? They should go down there and they should spray paint all the Stonehenge people in blackface.
Well, they could do that at. Well, you're thinking Stonehenge doesn't have the faces. You're thinking.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Yeah. They should spray paint. Yeah, all of them black.
In blackface.
Right.
Yeah.
And that would be good type of blackface.
Yeah, and then like George Floyd under one of them.
Nice.
Who would be on the black Stonehenge? We got George Floyd.
Obama
for sure.
Oh well, maybe.
Okay.
We kind of like Obama, but
what if we just put 4 George Floyds?
That would work. Yeah.
Just 4 different George Floyds.
It's great that that's the guy that we make a hero, you know, not the actual black heroes.
Yeah.
Not the Martin Luther Kings, the Jackie Robinsons, the guy who did armed robbery against a pregnant woman.
Yeah. Well, he did that, but he also did. He was unjustly killed, which makes up for that other stuff. Yeah. And back to like important methods of activism,
killing yourself is the best form of activism. Granted, George Floyd didn't kill himself; he was killed.
Yep.
By a white guy.
Mm-hmm. And the police.
And the police.
Defund the police.
Exactly. Abolish the police.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like, spray painting national or international monuments. That's great. But still, the unrivaled best form of protest, still burning yourself alive. That's still goated.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd say, what's even better than that? A suicide bombing.
Yeah.
Because it's like one thing to kill yourself, but like you want to kill a lot of other people with you. Mm-hmm. And then that really sends a message, and then you get 72 virgins in heaven also.
Yeah, that's true.
You
do get that.
That is the best type of activism. So we need to, it's great to self-immolate, but try to take some other people with you too.
Self-immolating is really cool. And it's like, after that stuff happens, it's like, say their names, the people that self-immolated.
Yeah.
What was the name of the guy who burned himself outside the Capitol?
Can't remember.
We don't know.
Yeah, but I did know like a couple days.
If you know
2
their
days
names,
afterward,
say their names.
I was saying it. We said it on this podcast.
Yeah.
Did we forget it a week later? Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it make any difference? No. But it's cool to post about on Instagram. I did see a post. I did see a post on Instagram just a couple days ago. It was a picture of him. And it was like whatever the fuck his name was, and it was like, don't forget him, don't forget him.
Yeah,
this hero, and it's like
don't forget that guy.
And then other people, and then some other like devil's advocates. Well, actually, reply guys in the comments were like,
we love those guys.
Yeah.
You got to push your glasses up your nose right before you go. Actually,
yeah. Some of those people were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't glorify suicide, and maybe that shouldn't be the type of behavior that we push. It's like, shut up. Yeah, we should, okay? Yeah. We should glorify suicide if it's for the right thing. I mean, mental health is important, and it is
it's really important.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep.
But if you're going to kill yourself and yell Free Palestine while you're killing yourself, then it's good and worthwhile. It was good that you are a 25-year-old man with your entire life to live. It is good that you die a painful death because you yelled Free Palestine in those 20 seconds before you died while the flames were engulfing your body. That makes it good, and that's not totally indicative of the moral decay and just complete lack of morality in our movement.
To also do it right outside of a Trump protest.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the other one.
That was pretty cool.
I don't think I ever knew that guy's name.
Yeah.
I knew the military guy who yelled Free Palestine, killed himself. I knew his name for a good couple days.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
We'll call him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Yeah. We'll call him G.I. John Doe. Okay.
Yeah.
The other guy who killed himself outside the Trump courthouse in New York, never knew his name.
Nope.
That's the media's fault. Say his name.
Yeah. Figure out his name and then say it.
Yeah.
And then just be like, that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good that he died. But it was bad that Trump, his blood is on Trump's hands. You want to talk about charges for Trump? Trump should face a manslaughter charge for that. Involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, it was close enough to his rally that it's like he might as well have done it.
Yeah.
He did do that.
He did
get a bunch of people there, and that's why he did it there, because that was going on. So it's kind of his fault.
He inspired that guy to kill himself. Would the guy have killed himself if not for being pissed off at Trump? Nope.
Yeah.
So I think, actually, let's upgrade that to murder. Forget manslaughter. Let's say murder. Trump murdered that guy.
There should be another trial.
Yeah.
Against Trump.
Yeah.
So like add those other charges of like whatever he did before that I have no idea, and then this other stuff. You know. But yeah. Oh, and also, you know what? Like, here's another thing to think about. A lot of people have caught on fire recently. You know, in the last couple of months, people are just kind of catching on fire now. And you know what I think that is? Climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah. People weren't really catching on fire a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So now people are just kind of
that's
catching on fire because it's like climate. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they did douse themselves in gasoline and then lit a match on it, but...
Yeah, but you could probably do that before when there was like less climate stuff going on. And now it's worse.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, they actually die now.
Yeah,
there was climate.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
they might actually survive.
And they burn up faster because of the climate change.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I actually did see, so, you know, in those posts that are like, say his name, remember him, remember this martyr, remember this hero. And then people will comment like, hey, maybe we shouldn't glorify suicide. This isn't a great method of protesting. And then have you seen the responses to that? Then the people will say, like, actually, this is a very historical method of protest. It was done in the Vietnam War. It was done in the whatever genocide of the 70s. And it's like, this has historical precedence. It's like, I didn't know that.
Another guy set himself on fire?
Other guys killed themselves to protest stuff.
That's a good idea.
I'm so sorry. That changes my mind now. That changes my mind.
I thought outside of the box.
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that totally changes everything. Now I think that killing yourself, a horrible, destructive act that ruins your family, ruins your friends, ruins everyone who knows you. Now, since people were doing it to protest Vietnam, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Now it's a good thing. So it's like you need to educate those people who say like, hey, let's not glorify suicide. Let's not kill ourselves. No, do kill yourselves.
Yeah.
Because there's precedence for it. There's historical precedence, okay? And it's not totally indicative of our complete lack of a moral compass that we're not only justifying, but celebrating suicide.
You know,
it's a sign of your ignorance that you think it's bad. Oh, you think killing yourself is bad? Maybe read a book.
Yeah.
Look at the history behind it. It has a great, rich history. So it's good to just dunk on people who think that killing yourself is bad. It's good.
Yeah. And also, like, you know, they say that's burning yourself is like a bad form of protest. And it's like, that's definitely better than holding up traffic. If you're thinking of holding up traffic, why don't you set yourself on fire?
Yeah.
And in fact, if I see you and I'm in my car, I'm driving my train down the street. If I'm driving my train down the street and people are in the fucking way protesting for whatever the fuck, and I got to get going because I got to get a coffee from Starbucks, okay? You better believe I'm going to set that protest on fire.
Yeah.
And my train ain't stopping, baby.
Yeah.
Cause it's not on the tracks because I've modded it to drive on the street, and I'm shoveling coal in it. I'm shoveling a couple of rocks at you guys. Get out of the way.
Yeah, you're going to catch on fire, but you're not going to mean to.
Yeah, take these hot coals. I'm Santa Claus, and you guys have been bad. I'm delivering hot coals at you guys.
Yeah, we're going to up your protest a notch. Oh, just blocking traffic? Try burning yourself on fire.
Yeah.
And we will be the ones starting the fire with our coal-powered train that we're driving in the middle of the street.
Yes, exactly.
Just laying on the horn.
No, it's like a...
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. That's what a
You'll give the courtesy of the horn before you level them flat.
Yeah, as I come in, they'll hear me coming. They'll hear me coming. And then like some kid will be like, "Oh, do that." You know, they'll do that. And I'll go, "Bah, bah." Wait, do I have it? I'll play my horn. There Alex found some.
Yeah, there it is.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that?
The horn montage.
Yeah. That's a wild horn montage.
Yeah, it'll sound like that.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of people on fire.
Coal is just, you know those parades where they throw candy? That's what we're doing a parade. It's also Pride Month, so, and we're just throwing hot coals out of our.
That's right.
Out of our float.
It's a hot coal summer.
Yeah. I like that.
So
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, so back to the Cheeto. Big debate this week. The first presidential debate of the election season. There's a CNN article, why Trump is suddenly talking up Biden after months of slamming his cognitive capacity.
He's talking him up?
Apparently. After months lampooning President Joe Biden as a cognitively impaired, brain-dead zombie who can't finish his sentence or navigate off a stage, former President Donald Trump and his campaign are changing their tune days ahead of the critical debate of the election. The commander-in-chief has suddenly morphed into a worthy debater, someone of considerable ability and a veteran political performer who is not to be underestimated, according to Trump and his lieutenants. The game of pre-debate expectation setting is often absurd. One aide to former President George W. Bush once claimed that John Kerry, his Democratic opponent in 2004, was a better debater than Roman rhetorician Cicero. But the Trump team's shift is remarkable given their relentless assault on Biden's faculties. And it hints at their possible concerns that they've set an unnecessarily low bar for the president's performance ahead of Thursday's clash hosted by CNN in Atlanta. So that's interesting. So the Cheeto is now raising the expectations for Biden because if Biden comes out and just like isn't brain dead, then it's going to look like he smoked him. So the Cheeto is like, well, actually, he's very smart, and he's always been a very intelligent guy. I've always said that. He's a great debater. He's a masterful debater. Someone even call him a masturbator, okay? Masterful debater. And I'm going to debate him, and I'm going to wipe the floor with him, but it will be tough. It will be tough, because he's a very smart guy. I've always said it. Haven't been saying for months that he's totally brain-dead zombie. He's a great debater, and I'm going to debate him, and I'm going to win, but it might be tough.
Yeah.
So now he's saying that.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Do you think he might be doing some sort of like
mind games?
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to come out nice, and then he's going to get out there and be like, he's a retard.
Well, I think Trump suggested they both take drug tests right before or right after the debate, because everybody thinks Biden's going to be shot up with stuff.
They're clearly both on Adderall.
Yeah, like, they should be on Adderall.
Yeah,
there should be a crazy amount of Adderall.
Yeah.
That they should be on.
There was like an Adderall shortage. I think it's because it was all going to those guys.
They should, you know.
Yeah.
They should have like priority.
Yeah.
It's like they're the president. You know?
Well, Biden should.
Yeah. Well, whoever's
Trump,
the president.
You shouldn't give drugs to a convicted felon, you know.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Lock him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And throw away the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be watching. We're going to have a debate party. We're going to invite people over, and we're going to have all of Biden shirts, and we're going to have.
We're going to wear merch to our debate party.
We're going to be like, oh, take it. We're going to do drinking games.
We're going to watch the debate.
Take a shot. Take a shot every time.
We're going to watch the debate like bros watch the football game.
Like, it is
Biden's going to make a point. We're going to be like, all fucking day. Woo! Got him.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be doing that shit the whole time. We're going to fucking high five each other.
Right.
You know, chest bump.
Yeah. Take a shot every time Trump says fake news.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna see
and we're going to get so drunk because it's going to be a lot.
I'm going to jump through a table.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to watch it on this huge fucking TV here.
I'm going to be circling stuff like John Madden. Yeah.
Yeah. So hit us up in our DMs if you're one of those like politics girls who wants to watch the debate with us and have our Biden party.
Remember that Bernie, that OK Boomer girl?
Oh yeah, we love that.
What happened to her?
Bring her back.
Yeah, dude, bring back OK Boomer girl.
Yeah.
Do you? When is that debate?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Hell yeah! Mark your calendars, boys.
Yeah. So there's international turmoil. I mean, America is the worst country ever, obviously, but believe it or not, bad things are going on in other countries too. Multiple people, including a priest, killed in Russian Republic. So in Dagestan, multiple
Russian Republic.
The Republic of Dagestan.
What is that?
It's like a state in Russia. Gunmen opened fire at synagogues, churches, and a police post in the cities of Makhachkala and Derbent in the Republic of Dagestan, a predominantly Muslim region along the Caspian Sea. The exact number of gunmen and victims involved in the attacks was not immediately clear. So look, we don't like killing people, even though we just talked about killing yourself is good.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like people dying, but it said fire was opened at synagogues and churches and a police post. If people got to be killed,
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you do?
Yeah. It's like, hey, that's their culture,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not going to say anything about it. So it's not a horrible tragedy. It's okay.
Just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no need to spend too much time on that. There are some sports ball stories going on beyond just the WNBA. The Stanley Cup Game 7 is tonight. We're recording this. This podcast isn't live. Okay, sorry to spoil that for you.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah, this podcast comes out on Tuesday. We record this on Monday, and tonight, Monday night, is the Stanley Cup Game 7, the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. Florida was up 3-0 in the series.
Okay.
And Edmonton came back to force a Game 7. And so it would be the first, if Edmonton wins, it would be the first comeback from 3-0, successful comeback since I think like 1942 or something.
Wow.
And so, you're from, I know you don't like to admit this. This is very embarrassing to you.
Mm-hmm.
You are from Florida.
Yeah.
And do you know any Florida Panthers fans?
No. Not at all.
Yeah.
Where is the Florida Panthers?
I think it's like in a suburb of Miami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like outside
Big
of Miami.
hockey town.
Big hockey town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miami suburbs.
Never seen ice.
They're
ever.
actually Sunrise, Florida.
That's Miami.
Which is Miami.
West
right.
of
That's a
Fort
suburb of
Lauderdale.
Miami.
Yeah.
North of, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it is interesting. It's U.S. versus Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So we will obviously be rooting against
Canada.
the U.S.
Canada.
for Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Canada, I will be going to Canada this weekend.
Or ally of the show.
Ally of the
Jeff.
show, Jeff Zinasek, will be in Canada, supporting Canada from Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Thursday through Saturday.
So you're visiting our future home if Trump wins. Because if Trump
I'm
wins,
just going there to check it out.
Yeah,
Check
you're
out real
scoping it
estate.
out. Yeah, looking at houses. Yeah. Throw down for a house. Because, of course, if Trump wins, we are moving to Canada.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll trade my train in and I'll get a moose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, we said that exact same thing in 2016 and 2020.
Yep. And 2012 and 2008 and 2004.
Oh, yeah. Well, not just with
every
Trump.
election.
Just every,
we just threatened to move to
if
Canada.
the Republican wins, we're moving to Canada. Yeah.
You just say that every election.
Yeah.
If something that you don't like happens, I'm
Exactly.
going to move to Canada.
Exactly.
I'm going to move to definitely a white people state.
Right. To protest the racism of America, we're going to move to an even whiter country.
Yep.
So we love that. So we're rooting for. We hope by the time this podcast comes out that the Edmonton Oilers have capped off their historic comeback. We hope Canada beats Florida, and because Florida. Oh, I live in Florida and I like hockey. Oh, and you know it's even a second mark against them. Miami. You know who's in a lot of. There's a lot of in Miami Cubans. You know what they are? Republican and white. Yeah. They are. If they're Republican, then they're white.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter if they're literally from Cuba and speak Spanish.
And if you're a black guy and you're a Republican, you're Uncle Tom.
Yeah, you ain't black. Yeah. You don't even you don't even have to be a Republican.
You ain't black.
To be ain't black. You just have to be like, kind of fed up or like disillusioned with
you're
Biden.
not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be.
If you voice any any sort of discontent with the Democratic Party, with Biden, and you start to question, like, hey, what have
I been voting for this whole time?
What have they done for my community? What has the plight of black people improved at all under Biden? Why do I have to keep voting for the same party perpetually? It's like, you ain't black, shut the fuck up. It's like Chelsea Handler said when 50 Cent came out pro-Trump. And Chelsea Handler, I guess, dated him for like a month. And she's like, hey, 50, remember? It's like, you're black, remember? Like, did you forget you're black?
Yeah.
That's the type of vibe that...
That's a good vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not incredibly racist.
It's not at all.
It is empowering to tell a black guy, you have to vote this way or else you are not black.
Yeah.
So
if you don't vote the way we vote, we're blacker than you.
Yeah.
And this is a black podcast.
This is a black podcast. We are the voice of all BIPOCs and all blacks. So, yeah, if you don't vote for Biden, or if you even question whether you want to vote for Biden, you ain't black. So, sorry. We decide who's black and who's not.
Yeah.
So,
Joe Biden needs to go on the Breakfast Club again.
Yep.
And he needs to... Isn't that where he did the...
I'm speaking.
Wait, not that one.
You ain't black.
I think
That's
so.
where
yeah.
he did that. He did
to
that
Charlemagne. Yeah.
He needs to go on there again.
We should go on the Breakfast Club.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go on there.
And we totally will not just like...
I'll be like, hey, guys, check this out. I brought my hot sauce, and I'll fucking whip it around. Spray hot sauce everywhere.
Nice.
You know?
I would just do slam poetry the whole time. Because you know how he has rappers in there sometimes who will freestyle?
Yeah.
I would just do slam poetry.
You got to do that. And you got to bring like 9 other guys in your posse.
Right.
That are not really going to talk, but are going to stand there around you. That's what you got to have.
Yeah. When I do slam poetry, I never flub. And that's why I'm spitting on the Breakfast Club.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And I would just be doing that the whole time. And they'd all be like, oh, shit. They'd be playing air horns, you know. You're like, oh, Cole got them bars, son. Cole got them bars.
Hell
okay, white boy. I see you, white boy. I see you, Cole. You got them bars.
They would hit it.
Yeah.
For sure.
You one of us. You one of us, Cole.
Then we do one of those handshakes where you like do like 8 steps. And you just kind of, the secret is you kind of just put your hand out there and try to do whatever they're doing while they're doing it.
Right.
And then you just got to be like really watching for if they do that, like, you like make your fingers snap. And then you hit them with that on the end of it.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, invite us on to the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God. I don't know. We've been doing this podcast for 4 years. Where's our fucking invitation?
Yeah, dude.
It's about time. So, other sports ball stuff, but good sports ball stuff. Sha'Carri Richardson. Remember her?
Yeah. She was like the track star that like smoked weed
and got disqualified from the Olympics.
Yeah, then
but then it was like
people were like furious.
We're like, oh,
that.
this is racist.
Yeah,
it's like, this is racist that
the drug test of all sports kind of apply to
that right, that all races have to do the same test, and it just happened to be a black woman who failed the test. No, it was racist. That she was the woman.
She's like the lady too. She like looks like she's the kind of lady that like you see in a video of people fighting at a McDonald's. She had like the super crazy long nails and like her hair's pretty wild.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you were living under a rock, she was the track star.
Can you pull up a picture of Sha'Carri Richardson?
She was the track star who the last Olympics she was going to go. She had like set a bunch of records. She was a big star for the U.S., but she was disqualified because she tested positive for marijuana in the drug test.
Hell yeah, dude.
And yeah,
look at her nails, dude. That's wild, man.
Oh shit, she runs with those nails.
Yeah.
It seems like it would be not like helpful.
Yeah, I don't know.
To not aerodynamic.
Wait, this one says advocate says she's a queer woman.
So this is from so it was 2021 when she was banned, and people were like, oh, so
I guess you can't just do drugs and be an athlete at the Olympics.
They're like, so let me get this straight. Colin Kaepernick takes a knee and he doesn't play in the NFL anymore. Sha'Carri Richardson fails a drug test. She can't be in the Olympics. But the guy can go to Catholic college and be like, stop being a slut, you dumb bitch. And he's still on the team. Huh, interesting.
Can you show us that queer thing? What was that article? Can you scroll down? Advocate? Hell yeah.
Is she
dude.
like bi?
I guess. I don't know.
Queer woman.
Let's see. Delighting crowds at the...
The achievement proved her personal mantra. I'm not back. I'm better. Love that. We say the same thing.
Why is she queer? What makes her queer?
Well, you can just say you're queer.
Queer
you don't have
is
to,
like it's not even a thing.
You don't have to actually. Yeah, you don't have to.
If you have a weird enough haircut, you're
queer. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually be gay to be queer.
No.
You can just say you're queer.
Being queer is like non-binary or she's bisexual.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
And she's a survivor of intimate partner violence, probably with a woman, because they're sexual assault and lesbian relationships is the highest.
So this one is Janique Brown.
Janique Brown.
Is that a woman? The second one?
Yeah, Janique Brown.
Alex?
Yeah, can you click that? Essentially Sports. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that. Let's see.
Her ex-girlfriend, Janique Brown. Okay, so she's
on the market.
Yeah. Yeah, and hey,
Sha'Carri, hit us up.
Yeah,
I will take you to a McDonald's, and they will definitely get your order wrong, and we will
not pay for it.
I will film while you go ham on the employees at the McDonald's for the shake machine being broken.
Yes. And we know we're not going to have any trouble getting out of there without paying.
Yeah.
With your speed.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So
I'll be sitting in the train waiting. The getaway train.
Now and on the other hand, might not be the most inconspicuous getaway car.
Yeah,
the train, the coal-powered train, but
it's my car. So what do I do?
It is bulletproof. So when the cops try to fire on it, it's just they're just going to bounce right off.
I'll keep it kind of already moving. She's so fast, she'll just catch up to it and jump on and
like hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like an action movie.
Yeah. And when we film her getting in a fight, we will be screaming "World Star." Oh shit, World Star the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she's been a victim of domestic violence, which we think is bad, by the way.
Usually women that have nails like that are committing the domestic violence. So
yes,
it's
Brittany Griner, another example of a lesbian athlete who was. I think she was accused of doing the domestic violence herself.
Really,
against her wife. Yeah.
Wow.
And but we don't need to talk about that because that's
Why is this so prevalent in lesbian relationships?
Look, there's nothing that's doesn't really fit the narrative, so we're not going to talk about it. Yeah, in 2015, she pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and entered a 26-week domestic violence counseling program. Wow. But she's a queen. We don't
That's
need
the
to
one
talk
that
about
went over to Russia?
Russia. Got arrested, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got her back.
For the Merchant
of Death.
Yep.
Best trade. So... back to male sports ball. Why are the Texas Rangers the only MLB team without a Pride Night? This article asks. I think I already fucking know the answer.
Yeah. I think we
I don't
both
think
know.
I even need to open this article.
Did we read the article? Absolutely not.
No.
And we just saw it and we're like, of course.
Yeah.
And that's all you really need to know.
I wonder why the Texas Rangers, let me repeat that. The Texas Rangers, that's two racist things in one team.
They should call it the Texas Pro-Lifes.
Yeah.
Those jerks.
Yeah.
That's what they should call it.
I wonder why the racist team.
Hey, how many women are on the Texas Rangers? 0.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Unbelievable that they're not celebrating Pride. They should be canceled. And the owner should have to sell the team, and we should get to buy it.
Yeah.
For
why can't they?
nothing.
Why can't they? You know how like they have people like run around bases during like some like 7th inning bullshit or whatever. Why don't they just like, you know, if your team was cool, you'd go out there and you'd perform an abortion. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Around second base.
I like that.
Yeah.
So there's this big story. Justin Timberlake was arrested for a DWI in the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm.
He returned to the stage on Friday night in Chicago 3 days after he was arrested for allegedly driving while intoxicated in Sag Harbor, New Jersey. The 43-year-old alluded to the incident, telling the crowd, "It's been a tough week. We've been together through ups and downs, lefts and rights, but you're here and I'm here, and nothing can change this moment right now." The Troll star said in videos posted to X.
The Troll star?
Like the movie, the Trolls, like that cartoon movie.
Oh, okay.
That's funny that like that's the credit that they give him. I know
that is funny when it's like when an actor's in like a bunch of bullshit and they're like, the guy that played the poop emoji in the emoji
movie. Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Yeah.
I did other stuff, you know.
Yeah. I know sometimes I'm hard to love, but you keep on loving me and I love you right back, he concluded. Thank you so much. Oh, here's the juicy part. Jessica Biel reportedly upset, but standing by the singer. The singer's wife of more than 10 years is apparently not happy with her husband and the distraction he's brought upon their family. They share 2 sons. She had to film yesterday. She doesn't like any attention on the family, especially not negative, a source tells People. However, the actress who's filming the series, The Better Sister in New York, will always be by his side.
You know who's not?
He's a great dad and husband, the insider adds. Yeah, I don't think so.
You know who's not supporting Justin Timberlake in this tough time?
Us.
Well, us, but also Britney Spears.
Oh.
Yeah, she was an ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he made her get an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me? We would never do that.
Well, it's also good to do that, right?
Well, here's the thing.
It's good to do that. Like, a guy saying you should get one is bad.
It's bad.
But, like, you getting
a
one
girl
is
getting
good.
One. Right.
Abortions are good. If
unless a guy wants
one,
yeah,
then it's bad.
Yes.
But then if a girl wants one and a guy wants to keep it, it's good. That's actually the most good because it's the guy's not getting what he wants. And that's
you
what's
said
good.
if a guy doesn't.
Yeah, if a guy's like, let's keep it, and the woman's like, no, I'm going to kill the baby.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Right?
It's
So,
also good.
whatever a guy wants, if he doesn't get that, that's good. That's what feminism is all about.
It's also good the other way. If a girl wants to keep it and the guy doesn't, and the girl does keep it, then we're like, yes,
yes,
life.
that's also good.
We're like, yes, we become very pro-life in that. In that case,
yeah, we're pro whatever woman says.
Yeah, we're pro, or not even whatever the woman says, just against the man.
Yeah.
Even if the man and woman are in alignment and make their choice either for or against keeping it, it's like
we don't like
we
that
don't like
because it's the man probably manipulated her because
Yes.
women are dumber than men and their brains are smaller. So like obviously
easy
the
targets
man
for manipulation.
Yeah, and obviously when a joint decision is made between a man and a woman, it was the man doing it.
Yes.
There's no way a woman would come to a decision on
No
her
way.
own.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever met a woman?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, where do you want to eat?
Yeah.
They like lose their fucking minds. Right.
And then you ask her, hey, how about you want to get Italian food? Oh, I had Italian food week.
I ate Italian food once before. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Pick a fucking place.
Exactly. Because women are dumber. You know, you talked about the brain size thing.
Yeah.
So that's why they need men. So that they're easy targets for manipulation. And that's why, you know, we're very feminist for saying that, like, you know, women are not responsible for their actions because they're stupid.
Yeah.
And they're followers, not leaders. And men are leaders. And so
that's why we're doing this podcast, because feminism doesn't have leadership.
Right.
Because it's a bunch of squawking hens.
Yeah.
Like yelling over each other and complaining about each other's outfits behind their backs.
Yeah.
But this is like very pointed discussion.
Yes.
You know, this is a very highbrow podcast.
Exactly.
It talks about really serious stuff.
Right. So like you said before, if a woman and man are in agreement about a decision, the man manipulated her. The woman has no agency.
Yes.
I love when like
especially in a marriage.
Right. I love when like feminist women will like they'll attack a woman for doing something and be like, "Oh, it's just because the man made her do that." It's like, well, you don't think she has any agency of her own? No. Well, she was manipulated. Are you saying that like women can't make their own decisions and are just like easily manipulated? But yep, because they're dumber.
Yeah.
And that is the feminist argument.
It's like
that
when
women are stupid.
Same thing when like an older actor like dates like a 25-year-old actress. Like the guy's in his 40s and then the actress is like 23.
Yeah, or the 24-year-old cheerleader dating Bill Belichick, who's 72 right now.
Yeah, she has no agency in that.
No.
She's just some stupid bitch who has no brain, and obviously the greatest coach of all time. He's drawing circles on stuff. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a move here, and I'm gonna intercept this pussy."
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
Yeah, and she needs to break up with him and start dating us right away.
Yeah,
much
and
less.
There's no manipulation there at all.
No,
we're gonna console her. I'm gonna put my hand on the. I'll be like, "Hey, I'm sorry you were dating that Bill Belichick guy. That guy sucks. What a piece of shit. He wouldn't. He's like not a good guy.
No,
you know? Like
he's 3 times your age.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm only 2 times your age. That's cool. You know, like I'm way nicer. You know. Now
right.
I'll put my hand on like the small of her back, and I'll be like, "Yeah, this is really
muscular cheerleader body."
Yeah, and I'll be like, "Wow, you're," you know, and then I'll kind of slide my hand down like the back of her pants there, and I'll be like, you know, kind of inside the waistband of her like, you know,
leotard.
Her cheerleader pants right there, and I'll be like, "Wow, that's really cool." You know, I used to be a male cheerleader.
That's right,
you know?
in college. Yeah.
I was on the male cheerleading squad. I used to lift up women by their pussies. You know? And I would like kind of hold them like a bowling ball. You know, and then you know I would kind of do that, and I'd tell her about it, and I would kind of slide my hand under her. And then I'd lift her up. I'd be like, "Look at that." And I'd kind of press her a few times. And then I'd kind of feel the heat coming off.
Yeah, well,
of
it's
her.
probably further than we need to discuss here. But
you know,
I think we get the the spirit of what you're trying to say.
And that's what I'm all about.
Yeah,
I'm all about spirit.
Yeah, we got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
Yeah. And then I would, while I'm holding her, I would do the spirit fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with her consent.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, we're a very cheerleader-friendly podcast here. So if there are any cheerleaders, say high school, no, but college, I mean, that's kind of like, if you're the cheerleader for like Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, like a Southern SEC state school, just a Southern Belle.
We like those.
Who's just, who's just like,
going to listen to us and
do what we say.
Shut the fuck up. And, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah, really knows her place.
Yeah. We like girls
she
like
needs
that.
to be with a high-value man like us. And she's going to be our trad girlfriend, our trad wife. And so, you know, shut the fuck up.
And we will
Listen
not
to us.
encourage her to get an abortion. She will come to that on her own.
Yes. Yes, there will be a red dot on her forehead, but we don't need to look into why.
And, you know, if she wants to keep it, that's really cool. We're going to celebrate by going to Six Flags and riding the craziest roller coasters multiple times.
Yes.
So, and then we might visit. There's like some really high stairs over here at the, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
To hike the stairs.
Before that, she's like, Chris, I have a surprise for you. Oh, what's up, babe? I'm pregnant.
Like, wow.
Can you believe it? Wow.
I'm like eating bananas on the stairs.
Yeah. Let's celebrate this
I'm like throwing banana peels on the stairs. I'm like, come on, keep coming, go faster,
Yeah, yeah. Let's celebrate by, doing a little stair workout.
Mm-hmm.
Great for the cardio.
She's like, why do you have so many bananas? I'm like, don't worry about it. Just keep your eyes
and like
forward.
Turtle shells.
Yeah. I'm throwing Mario Kart items at her.
Why are you playing a real life Mario Kart?
Why are you throwing turtles at me? Yeah. Where did you get a red actual turtle? Like, I've never even seen one of those before.
Yeah. How do you have this Galapagos turtle shell? Did you kill an endangered turtle?
No.
And bring the shell back?
Yeah. Where did you get that go-kart that you're in, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
And what are all those coins that you've collected?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we are Nintendo boys.
We love that. Oh, yeah. We got some messages here. Before I wanted to cover this video here. This video is going nuts online here.
Which one?
I'm going to show you here.
Okay.
We got a wild video here. It's been making its rounds on the internet, and I'm sure you've seen this girl. All right, we got it. You've seen this, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I just saw it like yesterday for the first. Well, I heard people quoting it, but didn't know what it was from until like yesterday.
This lady is like famous now.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Hi, can I please get a tip?
Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So who is she? Is she?
I mean, she's online as the Tuah girl.
Right. Now she's set for life.
People are like, well, I don't think so. I think the story is that she's like
I heard she's super embarrassed and
she's like
deleted all her social.
And is like she's trying to not do that. There's actually been women that have come forward claiming to be that girl.
Oh,
that are trying to get the clout.
They're trying right.
And if you're one of those women claiming to be that girl, hit us up.
And there's only one way to find out if you are really that girl.
Yeah. We have to.
That girl clearly knows the Hawk Tuah or whatever.
Yeah,
she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So this is like testing like Cinderella in the glass slipper.
Yeah.
Except the method of testing will be you doing the Hawk Tuah on us. Yeah. And
that is a cool version of Cinderella. It's like, I need to find the woman that sucks dick awesome. So that's just how you.
And 100 women claimed to be the princess. Who gave great head, but only the one Cinderella fit the description.
What would be the thing that you would find? Like Cinderella, it's like a shoe. What would this woman leave behind? Like,
good question.
A retainer, maybe.
Yeah.
Like she has like veneers or something, and she has like some sort of Invisalign thing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a crystal Invisalign.
Right. That is kind of wild, though. It's like you're drunk walking out of a bar. Some guy accosts you with a microphone. You just like playfully answer his question.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a slut. Right. And then it's like the most viral video.
Right. And then that's your entire thing.
Dude, I mean, if you go on,
and of
like,
course,
TikTok,
I doubt that guy asked her for like permission to post that clip.
Yeah. It's literally like a guy, like the guy's outside of a bar. It's
asking
like 2
your
a.m.
body count.
Yeah. It's that. Yeah. It's
right.
those guys. So I think there was like multiple clips of that girl too. Like that girl had
done the rounds of.
There've been interviews.
Street journalists.
There was several different clips. I couldn't find the original clip that was like a That was like the closest to the original clip I could find. Like you saw that other guy kind of pop in at the end there, but yeah, there was a billion videos on TikTok about it, and it's all like people like. So I think that the original creator, I don't know who even did that. I think that guy took it down for her. I think. And
then, the black guy.
I think so.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that guy's account. I don't know, but yeah. So it's pretty wild. But yeah, she's a queen. She is our Cinderella.
Yeah. So hit us up, the Hawk Tuah girl. We would love to. We should get her on the show. You know, have a dialogue with her, and there's only one way to find out. You know, since there's all these impersonators out there, there's only one way to find out if you're the real one.
We should do. You know, there's like a show that like it's called like Guys We Fucked. It's like a podcast where these girls had guys that they had sex with on their podcast, and we should have women that have sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that should be our podcast.
Yeah,
we'll
and you know what we mean. Yeah,
and you'll be a bitch that has sucked.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
So we had a couple of emails here. Got an email from a guy, said he has a request for us.
Okay.
He goes, "Dear boys, I'm a huge fan of your show. I would love to propose a business venture for you guys. What if the boys put together a softball team, and you guys, you know, of you guys and fans of the show? I would love to be on that team. You know, I've vaguely heard you guys talk about softball before in podcasts past, and I've heard rumors that you boys were on a comedy league softball team and dominated nearly every season that they were a team. I would volunteer myself to play center field for you guys. I used to play at a pretty high level. I don't know much about leagues you guys play in. It might not be possible for me to play on your team because I am a person of color, and some leagues will not allow people of color to play and participate with white people.
Right.
I know this because I have experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, boys, let me know ASAP. I want to get on the softball team soon. Willie M." Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I did not see that coming until the very end.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, shit.
Looks like Willie Mays.
Willie Mays hit us up.
Damn, dude.
And right before he died.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he did have experience. Yeah, he played in the Negro Leagues before playing in the major leagues. And oh man, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We missed our chance playing with the Say Hey kid, who some say is the best all-around baseball player ever.
He was the one that made that like crazy basket
catch. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, R.I.P. Willie Mays. Sorry we didn't get your email in time. We would have loved to play softball with you. And you know what? We'll say it. We would have let you on our team, even though you're black.
We would totally.
We're
let
really
you play
good guys. Yeah.
The only reason we would not let you play is because you were like 80-something years old.
You might be a liability out in center.
Yeah,
not a lot of range as an 80-something-year-old, but we would have let you play on our team still.
You could
maybe
at
DH.
least catch, you know.
Right, you could catch, and if we did let you hit, then we would have a runner for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Had another email.
Mm-hmm.
This email, this guy wants to be the boys. He goes, "Dear boys, I would like to volunteer to be your guys' personal driver for the podcast.
Okay.
I am a sick driver. I can totally drive legally, no problem. I'm also very good at picking music to listen to on the ride. I got a new car, and I love to party with you guys. I know where all the sick parties are all the time, and I know a bunch of wild women that are insane now that used to be superstars years ago. You can totally get wasted and party without worrying about driving. I will totally handle it, and I'm good for it. Hit me up, boys. I just left the party, and I'm itching to drive my new car for the boys. Justin T."
That one I did see coming.
Damn. Yeah.
But hey, well, yeah,
we can't now.
Oh yeah, they probably
got the DUI.
Took his keys away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
and
sucks.
He's not good for it.
Yeah. Oh man.
He's totally getting wasted.
Yeah, we
partying.
would.
What bastard?
We would have told him. I mean, and that would be cool to party with Justin T and like the Hamptons.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be sick.
So sick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once you get your license back, Justin T will take you up on that. We'll party with you in the Hamptons. We'll go to. Isn't the White Party coming up?
What's
it's like the annual like 4th of July party where some billionaire guy, he has like a party with like every famous celeb is there.
Nice.
And it's in the Hamptons, I think, and everyone wears white. Sounds a little racist though. The White Party? Oh, okay. Wonder why you got to wear white.
Mm-hmm.
What if we
white
started...
is a preferred color? Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
Michael Rubin, the star-studded Hamptons White Party. Yeah.
Fanatics CEO.
Yeah.
Which one is he?
I mean,
the guy with his arms around everybody.
You could probably guess.
The guy,
he's not Rick Ross, and he's not Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But
who's this guy?
No, I think that's the guy. Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Who was the taller guy?
Some other celeb.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the guy that made like the Fatheads?
Fanatics. So not Fathead, but Fanatics is the company that sells like sports merch. And yeah, there's, I don't know, what, a week and a half before the 4th of July, was our invite to the White Party lost in the mail?
Yeah.
Where's our fucking invite?
Yeah, guess what? Justin Timberlake's not going to be there, so we can take
We'll take a spot.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take half of his ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Problem solved.
We got one more email.
Okay.
We got one more email. This is urgent from a message for work. This guy needs work.
Okay.
He says, "Dear boys, I need to find a job. I have not worked in years. I want to help you design a logo for the podcast. I'm very good with logo stuff, and I was involved in logo design for a all-black organization. I used to be in that organization because I'm up on black culture. I'm not just saying that because I played basketball. Anyway, I don't have much time. Let's get this logo going. Jerry West."
Oh, Jerry W. Yeah. Wow. Another one that we missed. Yeah.
We missed him, dude.
God, this has to stop happening.
Yeah.
I think
think of the amount of listeners we've lost.
I think you got to turn on like alerts, like push alerts on your email.
On my email, yeah.
Because it's not like checking it once a week is
well,
not.
It seems like also
we
people
lose
are writing
so many
us
people
emails from their deathbed.
Yeah.
You know? It's like their last words are to us. Because our podcast is that important.
Yeah.
They know if they want to get something out, they got to hit us up, and then we will send that message out to them. You know?
We encourage if you're about to die, if you're on your deathbed, and especially if you're a rich and famous celebrity, but anyone, it's like most people when they're about to die, they want their family around them, right? They want to talk to their family. Maybe they haven't made a will yet, and they're figuring that out.
We're like Olive Garden. We are family.
We are family.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to this podcast, you're family.
You're in the fam.
Yeah. And this we're like bosses who say that. At this company, we're like a family. Mm-hmm. And we don't say that as an excuse to exploit you and get you to work extra hours. Yeah. And
we'll text you at weird hours.
No, right,
and be like,
right.
Hey, do work.
Come in on your off day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to do that to manipulate you and exploit you and try to make you love us unconditionally like you would a family.
Mm-hmm.
So you make decisions that are bad for you and good for the company. This podcast is not that.
No.
Our listeners are a family. And what do you do for your family in a time of need? You would give money to your family?
Mm-hmm.
You would, if you knew hot, single, or polyamorous women, you would send them to your family.
Mm-hmm.
You would, if you were about to die and were a rich, famous celebrity, you would bequeath all your money and properties to your family.
Yeah.
So we are not just podcasters. We are your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
especially
give us your stuff.
if you are rich. So give us your shit. if you're about to die.
Give us your stuff, and also right before you die, if you could go on your YouTube and subscribe to us, or Spotify and subscribe.
Yeah.
Give us a 5-star review. That'd be great.
We know they're not going to unfollow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a guaranteed follow for life.
Yeah, well, not life, but for the afterlife.
Yeah, the life of the account.
Mm-hmm. And your follow to our pod will be in memorandum of your existence, and we will celebrate you by reading your final email.
Yes,
to the boys.
Yes.
That being said, send emails to the show, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. Like and subscribe to our show. Give us 5-star reviews on iTunes and Spotify. Thanks for those comments on the page. We love the comments. That's always fun, getting involved in that stuff. Let's see. Donate to the TheSlutFund. Did you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so.
Hit up allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek on all platforms. Ally of the show, Jeff, will be in Calgary, Canada this weekend. Hit him up. He's also coming to Spokane, Washington, and Kansas City coming soon. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 204 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are Two
Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?